Hello everyone and welcome to my new video. And what is this video about? Well, we're going to cause some absolute mayhem with looping envelopes. What are looping envelopes? Well, they're envelopes that loop. And you're probably thinking, no, mate, no, they don't do that. Like envelopes are like a one-shot thing. You know, you trigger the thing, the envelope happens, that's it, job done. No, they can loop, and they can do that in most synthesizers, and they probably do that in every single instrument in Ableton. I know for certain that Sampler does it. I'm not sure about Wavetable, but I know Operator certainly does, and that's what we're going to use. So I'm going to pull in Operator, and to start with, we get this sound, this default sound. And the amplitude of that is determined by the amplitude envelope, which is this thing here. So if I pull the decay down, we get a short little blip. If I turn the attack up, it fades in like that. But we can set that to loop and create all kinds of bizarre shapes and sounds and things just by screwing around with this. So if I set this to loop, now it's looping. This envelope is going round and round and round and round in circles. Give a bit more volume here. So I'm going to basically modulate that with the LFO. I'm going to use a lot of LFOs in this. My CPU is probably going to kill me. So let's start with mapping this LFO to this decay time. We're going to get some very weird percussive splurgy nonsense. It's going to be like R2-D2 having a really bad day. So, okay, let's get another LFO and map that to the attack time of this. Look at that. It's already making weird shapes. I love it. So I'm going to set these to random, and I'm going to turn up the smooth on the LFOs. Okay, I'm going to draw in a really, really long MIDI note so I don't have to hold that note down. C2 will do. Let's hit legato and let's duplicate that. I don't know how many times, just a very, very large amount. And then let's loop that note. Okay, fire that note off. Okay, so some of these, let's put them in the order that we've mapped them. Attack first, that probably is a little bit too high a range, so let's put it down to maybe 50%. Let's do the same for the decay, maybe down to about 50% maximum on the LFO. Let's go a little bit faster, maybe. Okay, maybe a bit longer. Bit longer on both of them. All right, okay, so... Okay, the LFO is making some very interesting shapes on this envelope. It's doing a little dance. Let's do it the same with the pitch envelope. So let's take more LFOs here and let's bring in all the LFOs. Let's set this, map this first one to the attack time of the envelope. Let's set it to loop. Yeah. Okay, let's... Oh my goodness me. Right, let's turn the random up. The smoothness up on the random. Yeah. Okay, let's get another LFO. Let's just shrink these down a bit. We've got some space. Let's map that to the decay. Yeah, we're getting some very weird burps and squirts. All right, let's map one to the peak of the pitch envelope. Again, turn the smoothness up, set to random. And one for the initial as well. Let's make these envelopes do a little dance. Dance envelope. There we go. All right, so we're currently using Operator, which is an FM synth. Let's add another oscillator. Okay, let's map more LFOs to the envelope of the second oscillator. So one for the attack. And then another one for the decay. Let's pull that sustain down. Set it to loop. Okay. Okay, it's a bit low, isn't it? Let's go up an octave, maybe. Look at this one go. What's that final one there? Is that the release? No, but it's the sustain, is it? I can't even get hold of it. I can't grab. Oh yeah, that's the sustain. Okay. Fucking hell. R2D2 is getting cross because he can't find his car keys. Okay, let's, oh my goodness. Right, let's grunge this up a little bit. There's a little bit of natural bleed from my headphones coming into the mic because my room isn't soundproof. That's quite satisfying. Okay, so we've stop a second. So we've also got this time thing. Let's see what this says. Volume envelope loop time. If a note is held when the decay stage ends and a loop mode has been selected from the loop chooser, the envelope will restart from its initial value. The time it takes to move from the sustain level to the initial value is defined by this parameter. I didn't really understand that, but I'm not very good at reading. Some of these sound like sounds that I make most mornings when I get up. Yeah, definitely that one. I mean, I could actually listen to this shit all day, but it's, you know, I don't get out much and I live alone, so it's all right. I can do stuff like that. Yeah. All right. Okay. So, okay. Well, that's the silly part of the video. Let's maybe actually try and use these in something a little bit less chaotic. What could we do? Let's try it with some drums. So I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna pull in a drum rack now, and I'm gonna synthesize some drum sounds and try and incorporate the looping envelope thing. So there are different types of looping. There's like loop, which is just free form. There's beat, which I think is when a note is triggered, then the looping is synced. And then there's sync, which I think regardless of when the note is triggered, it's synced to the transport. So I'll go with sync and see what we can come up with. So I'm going to start by, I'm just going to like program in a simple sort of kick drum thing. Let's see if I can make a kick drum. All right, let's. Okay. All right, that's not the best sounding kick drum ever. Oh, that's better. I was being a bit aggressive with the pitch envelope amount. So let's, okay, I'll leave. I'm just going to do something that might be something. Yeah, let's go up to 140. It's Friday, 140 BPM. All right, so I'm going to use the, I need to make sure that the polyphony is 1. So we want 1 voice, re-trigger. Do I want re-trigger on? Let's turn it on anyway, see what happens. I'm going to use the note length to, yeah, give me a very long note length. So I can keep that envelope looping. Oh, hang on. No, I don't want it on the amplitude. I just want it on the pitch. Okay, so I'm going to use the expression control now to modulate the rate of this repeat time for this. Oh, I wanted that to sync maybe. Okay, let's set that to sync. And let's use a random value from the expression control to modulate the repeat time. Yeah, that's fun. Beat repeaty looping envelopes on the pitch. Okay, let's use another random here to modulate the pitch amount. Okay, and let's apply some rise and fall here, like 50 milliseconds rise and 50 milliseconds fall. So you can see it's smoothly moving as it randomizes values. That's very nice. Made a little note. Right, okay, let's copy that and do like a snare drum. I maybe might want to choke, put them in the same choke group. I'll worry about that later. I've just discovered that you can adjust the choke groups from here. Look at that. That's brilliant. I don't know how long that's been there, but I would have liked to have known that a long time ago. So let's maybe mute the kick and see if we can make some sort of snare here. We'll add in a bit of noise. We'll set the algorithm to parallel. Okay, so on this occasion, I think maybe I would quite like to modulate the, so on this one I was using the pitch, modulating the pitch, the repeats on the pitch. Maybe I might not do that with this one, and I'll do it with the amplitude envelope. That made sense on the kick drum to modulate the pitch, but I think with this, because we've got white noise, I don't see the point. So I'm going to set these to sync. Yeah. All right, so let's map a random to that. Can I map like, maybe you know what? I'm thinking out loud. I should have planned this a little bit better. Maybe let's go back to, okay, that doesn't sound very snarey anymore. Ah, there we go. Well, it's more hi-hatty actually. Okay, let's modulate this one, this final one here. Okay, I'm going to try and put these in the same choke group, see what happens. Yeah, that's not the best sounding snare though, but yeah. I don't think it matters because I like the funk, the funk of the repeats. Okay, let's maybe do like a hi-hat then. I'll take, oh, that snare's gonna bother me though. Okay, I'm just going to, what am I gonna do? Maybe I could filter it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there we go. Bit of high pass filter. Okay, let's try and do a hi-hat now. So let's draw in like, okay, no, we don't want that in the same choke group. So which one are we in now? This one, yeah, okay. Did I even? Yeah, I did do a high pass. Yeah, all right, okay. Okay, let's draw in a couple of like, these can have a slightly lower chance. So it's got a ratchety vibe about it, you know? And that kick has got a real like pliable sort of stretchy, Stretch Armstrong kick drum. If you remember Stretch Armstrong, if you're a certain age, don't think he exists anymore. That's a dated reference. I'm going to lose subscribers for that dated reference. So we could also use some velocity here to change. My favorite thing is using velocity to change the global time of the envelope. All right, let's compress it like an idiot. Let's get the drum bus in here. Let's pull it down to like -2 dB. There's a groove in there somewhere. Snare's a bit aggressive. Okay, and now let's beat repeat it into something, just increase some of that funk a little bit. Yeah. Oh my. It's a little farty. It's a bit far 2D2, isn't it? Anyway, so you don't have to do it with operator. You could do it with samples in sampler as well. We could get some interesting things with that. So let's end this video with something even more silly than where we started. So I'll go into my samples folder. I'll go into my vocals where I've got some sort of cheesy... That's a bit dismissive. Well, to you too. Oh, that one's good. All right, so we can... So we can apply exactly the same thing to like the pitch envelope here. Set it to loop. And let's actually loop the sample. Oh my goodness me. This poor lady. Let's get another LFO here and map that to the amount, maybe. Or maybe I can't get hold of it, the peak. Yeah, let's map it to the peak. We get some scratchy sounds. Can do the same with the amplitude envelope to get almost, that's quite loud, isn't it? To get some sort of interesting fluttery sounds on the envelope. But the thing is, I've mapped it to the pitch, and that's more than enough silliness, really. Oh, what have I done? I've ruined it. Oh, I'd say it's because of this then. Let's play with the slope. I believe that they're polyphonic as well. So if we turn re-trigger off, then do we have to do that? I think that re-trigger thing, I don't know if that's just for the amplitude envelope or if that's globally across all the voices. But depending on when you instantiate the envelope, you're going to get a different result for each new note, I think. So I'll just do two notes at the same time and see what happens. Oh, that was good. Well, that's some of the best sex I've had in years. Right, so I think that's probably a good time to wrap it up. So have fun with looping envelopes and make all kinds of noise, or make interesting little fluttery beats and stuff like that. Ratchety. Oh, that's interesting. Ratchety beats and weird R2D2 drunk sounds. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you had a nice time. I did. And I'm going to go and put this on my Patreon now, where you can go and subscribe and download this set and all other sets for like $4 or $5 or £4 or something, or whatever that is in your currency. And you can also pay a little bit more and get some private one-to-one Zoom calls with me, where we'll have lots of fun and talk about everything to do with what you're doing. And you can hang out in Zooms and live streams that I'm organizing. And there's lovely, nice, cool, trendy cats there. And we all have a nice time hanging out. And what else can I say about it? Just join my Patreon. It's really good. Okay. Thank you, everyone. See you next time. Bye.